Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And he'll go down as this drive will...
Start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
75 yards. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And now it's blocked. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at their own 26.
Right here.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give running right, Achane. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
2nd down at the 50-yard line.
Ready, team, what's it?
From midfield, here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
Tagovailoa complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll run for it with Achane. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tua on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now Tua. This is caught. It's Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run. Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A gain of 2 yards. It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Darren Waller from a yard out. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Big 13.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
11 MT, 11 MT. Right 80. Right in cut. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape.
Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. up the middle, Achane. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Tua going to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins had 6 to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because...
Picked up by Cam Smith. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running left, Achane. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play action. Now it's Tua sliding out of the pocket. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Achane gets it from the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 17-yard line.
Here's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we can continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11.
Burrow will throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is this.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. A nice little juke. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a friendly bounce there. They will get excellent field position to start as this kicks out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's good for Bengals. First down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brings up second down.
11 mighty.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
11 MT. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Noah Fant, 27 yards. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
11. 12.
They'll try and throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Miscommunication on the lateral. take over at the 21-yard line.
Gun. Shot. Wide 80. Wide and cut. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Shot.
Now Burrow. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
A short one here, secured by the tight end, Waller. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A 9-yard pickup.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
Now Tua. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down on coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Fighting his way through contact. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. Solid stiff arm. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they can run right.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 35 yards. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Bengals 27. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go. 11, stop. Right 80. Right cut.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Going for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Can.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Tua going to throw. Flushed out right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins! Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake.
Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That's good.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right touch. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11 top.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Dot, dot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer.
180, 11, 11, 11.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Tackled there by Jordan Battle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Tua.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Now Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Here's Tua.
They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
180. 1 shot.
Now Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
At the 25-yard line.
Big 13.
Here's Burrow.
And this one is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
11, 180, right up, 11, MT, take, 11, MT,
Burrow escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, they had one final chance here on the kick return, but no chance on the other side that they were going to let him navigate all the way to the end zone, Charles, and that ends up being the final play in this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Special teams coaches, they spend a lot of time working on these types of situations, and they go over every crazy possibility that can happen in this situation. They were able to cover successfully and end the game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.